Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly Taroscope reading for August the 29th through to September the 4th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, really, I'm humbled. I am overwhelmed. Thank you so much for all of the loving, positive, supportive energy you send my way, especially in the last week, but all the time, every single day. Thank you, truly. Now, let's get to your energy. Now, we have a lot happening in the sky, don't we? We have Mercury going retrograde this week, but it is surrounded by a lot of positives, so it won't be as gnarly as some of them can be. And we have the new moon solar eclipse happening this week. So a lot of energy, and it's in a very strong area. It's like your birth and your death and rebirth area of your life. So it is really standing up for who you are. It is your self-empowerment coming through. It is renewing yourself. Oh, and we have Venus in Libra now, right? So that's good because Venus is in love and relationships for you, isn't it? So we have Judgment as our very first card. Ten of Pentacles, that's a beautiful card to have on a week like this with the energy the way it is. Knight of Cups. And the Seven of Swords crossing over. Okay, so maybe not as great as it started out to be. It got toned down a little bit there by the Seven of Swords. We'll start with Judgment. Now, Judgment is all about keeping good judgment and really tapping into your truth this week. When you're making your decisions, when you are figuring your path forward of where you want to grow, of who you want to become, of what you want to create, of what you want to manifest. Okay, you really need to use good judgment. You can't do things on a spur of the moment. You can't do something just to get out of a certain energy. It has to be methodical. It has to be well thought out. You have to put good judgment behind any decision you make in going forward. And with Mercury retrograde being there, that's a strong sign too, that we really need to have good judgment. Now, with the Mercury retrogrades, we don't want to sign contracts. We don't want to make huge life decisions. We don't want to start something brand new. But we can start to plant the seeds of where we want to go. Start to work out the plan. And if it's something that is ongoing, we still want to do the work. We still want to put the energy there. Now we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is the yes card. It's what are you asking for? This is usually a financial win of some sort, and another one, it usually comes in waves with this card. But this is essentially the yes card, and it is the Pentacles. So it is your well-being, your health. Are you hoping for a miracle? This is the time to really believe that miracles can happen. To believe in your own healing abilities for yourself, your body. And that's not to override a doctor, that's to complement whatever anybody has in place for you to gain perfect health again. Is by doing your part as well, of believing that you can be strong. It could be your well-being. It could be where you have been allowing something in your life and you no longer allow it, and it goes away without argument. It just changes for the better. It starts to get on track with your way of thinking. Just, there could not even be a conversation involved. It just switches for some unknown reason. This could be finances, growing your finances. This could be the job you want. Okay, it might not come in the form of a money wave. It may come in the form of an opportunity wave to move you towards money. But it's crossed over by the Seven of Swords, so you really have to be sure of what you really want to take forward with you. Because there's certain things that will weigh you down. There's certain things that will dissipate that energy to a degree. And we don't want that energy dissipated, so we really need to be honest with ourselves. Just like I said with the Judgment card, you need to be honest with yourself about perhaps what needs to go forward with you, what needs to be left in the past. Maybe that's a thought process, maybe it's a material object, maybe it's a person, maybe it's a situation. So this is a time for honesty and knowing what is actually going to hold you back from going the path that you want to go. Because it's also about renewal. And remember that we go into September and that is a 9 energy month, right? And we're already in a 9 energy year. We've seen a lot of closure already. And there's more closure to be had. It's decluttering us. Okay, with all that energy in Virgo, it's decluttering us. It's organizing what we truly need to go forward with. It's giving that energy. Knight of Cups. Well, this is your knight in shining armor, so if you are looking for a relationship, or perhaps, if you are the knight in shining armor, that is wonderful. You will find your damsel in distress, and if you are looking for your knight in shining armor, you just may turn the corner and your eyes will meet, and it's like you know each other forever and a day. That your old soul is coming together again. But in a general reading, this is your passions, this is your true wants, okay? This is this honesty again, this inner honesty. And tearing out the things that really don't matter, that has no consequence in your life, that's weighing you down, that doesn't bring value or balance into your life. And this is moving forward with a passion, a desire, a want. We have the Queen of Wands for our underwriting energy or underlying energy. So, you know what? You will be the diplomat this week. You will be thinking things through. You will be asking those questions, or at least answers will pop up. Even if you ask the question in your head, you'll run into the answer within a short period of time. Mark my words on that one. You might be thinking, if I only knew about this. And then all of a sudden somebody comes into your path and says, hey, did you hear about this? And you're like, seriously, because that's what I needed to know. I can't believe that the message came to me, the answer came to me. Because this is the judge. This is seeking answers, but we don't do anything with this energy. This is just energy that's there. So you will ask the questions. Be honest with yourself. What are you fearful about? What do you need to let go of? What do you need to embrace? And give it serious thought, because you want to plant those new seeds towards success, right? And that's the new moon energy. And, with the new moon being also the solar eclipse, then it goes for up to the next 6 months. So you may not see your answer even this week or next week, but maybe 4 months down the road, 5 months down the road. But it will appear. And you'll get the answer in time. So don't worry about that. 5 of Swords for the overriding energy. So there could be arguments. There could be you pushing away negative people, walking away from negative people in your life. You may have this person that has always brought you down, and this is the day you tell them. This is the week you tell them. Or they just go away. Do you have the mirrors surrounding you facing outwards? I did a thing about protecting yourself spiritually, and the walls are the walls of mirrors facing outwards is an incredible tool, because there's no hardships, there's no fights, there's no quarrels. They just dissipate, they just leave, because they no longer bring value into your life, or they're actually bringing negative energy and pulling you down, tearing you down, telling you can't, giving you the list of reasons why you can't. It's like turning the switch off, and you just can't hear them anymore. You move away from them. You get more in tune with like-minded people, or that's what you need to do. And you need to pay attention to that energy, and maybe who you are associating with and what kind of energy they actually bring to the table. We have the 9 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this could actually be something from the past, and you know, I'm getting this almost with every reading, so it's kind of cool because with the Mercury retrograde, you don't want to start new things, and so it seems like there's a little bit of everybody's past coming up. So it's not really a new thing. It's something that was at the back burner at one point in time. It had to get taken out of your life for a period of time for whatever reason. And now it comes to the front of your focus again. Now there's a possibility in taking that dream forward again. So, because it's chances are with the Nine of Wands, it's a path that you've already walked, and now you are reaping the reward of a new beginning through it. We have the Ace of Wands as well, and if you go to the traditional card, because that's what I'm seeing when I see this card this week, is the hand of God coming out of the cloud and handing us the opportunity that we desire the most, that we have always had a passion for, a dream for, a desire for. So expect it to be there. Expect it to be offered to you. Do you need to do the work? Yes, you absolutely have to do the work. You'll have to be bluntly truthful with yourself. You will have to analyze decisions going forward and really understanding what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to. Your motivations behind that yes or no. And it can open up some gorgeous new paths for you. We have the King of Cups for work. So work brings in stability, security. So if you are looking for work, this could be a time when you actually find work. Work that will pay the bills at least, bring in a sense of security, bring in a sense of well-being, making it feel like you can take care of yourself. So, I mean, I almost got it with somebody who has been unhealthy, that you feel stronger, you feel invigorated, you feel like you could help yourself again to some degree, and you don't need to be as dependent on other people. So that could be in the workplace, but I think also with health and well-being for some reason. So I got it in, so it needed to be heard by somebody out there. So you have strong angels. They came through it for you. So this is all about building that security. So it is doing the long way, right? Knowing exactly what you're putting your energy into, making sure that you get value back for the work you put in. You're not putting in free overtime in the hopes of getting the raise. You're putting in overtime to bring home that bigger paycheck so that you can have more money to do the things you want to do in life and have that sense of security. For love relationships, we have the Two of Swords. You know, you might be hiding from something inside of yourself that you really need to get in touch with. Something that really holds you back in one way or another from a relationship, a true relationship. Two hearts really intertwining as one, and you may think that you already are in a relationship and everything's good, but there's something that, you know, if you looked inside, or it could be something in the relationship. It could be something that you have been ignoring in the relationship. It drives you up the wall, but you have not said anything. You have tolerated to this point. Now is the time when you really need to say, that bothers me. That worries me. I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that's wise. And you might find out some things that they have been holding back, and that just, you know, brings the truth of the relationship, and being able to talk about it and work through it takes you to a deeper level, a stronger level. If you're looking for a new relationship, well, you know, you have the Ten of Pentacles there, and you have the Knight of Cups, so new relationships can come out of nowhere. Just, you know, be honest with yourself of what you are willing to give into the relationship. Are you making time in your life for the relationship? Do you truly want a relationship right now, or do you need to walk in your own independence in order to meet your dreams and goals? And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.